Lucas has always been an athletic kid. He has always been active, typical 9-year-old boy. In October of 2023, he just started feeling down, low energy, nauseous a lot. He started just feeling sick a lot, and we took him to the doctor a few times, and he was diagnosed with croup, and he was diagnosed with strep.
I was just feeling very sick, then I just went to go take a nap, and then I don't remember, when I woke up, I don't remember much.
The day after Thanksgiving, he was taking a nap, and I went to go check on him, and when I looked at him, he wasn't responding to me. He would just kind of stare out into space, and he couldn't walk. He couldn't really do anything. And so my husband and I picked him up and brought him to the local ER. They said, well, maybe there's a kidney infection. So we thought, okay, we got a kidney infection. So we flew to Children's when the doctor came into the family room and told us that they found a large mass on his chest and oncology was getting involved. We were blindsided. It was a whirlwind. It was very scary.
I didn't think it was real. I thought I would never have cancer.
What had happened with the tumor was it was growing so quickly and the cells were dying so quickly that it was going straight to his kidneys and affecting his kidneys. He came in at 3% kidney function, and his brain sort of shut down to protect itself. So he spent 7 days intubated. He went through 36 hours of dialysis and was in the pediatric ICU for 10 days. He started chemo right away, but the tumor had damaged so many organs in his body, and so we did a lot of trying to heal him before we could go home. A lot of scary feelings, overwhelming sadness. Your world completely stops, but everything else around you has to keep going. And we have a daughter, and she is in sports and doing all things, and we needed to make sure that her life was normal. Plus we had jobs, and so it was very difficult to make that all work, but you do. It was very tough throughout the time because he didn't go back to school, he stayed home, but it was treatment after treatment. He had weekly treatments in Madison. He had leg injections, belly injections, daily chemo pills. Sometimes he was so sick that he wouldn't even get out of bed.
I was just very sick, and I still didn't think it was, I didn't believe it.
He is cancer-free. The chemo did its job very quickly with the tumor. The first treatment significantly shrunk the tumor, and then throughout, I think within a week, it was completely gone. He did have cancer cells in his blood, and so that's what they're treating. They're just treating to make sure that there's none left. But he has a great prognosis, and he hopefully will be cancer-free forever.
I feel free. I feel happy now. I wanted to meet Stefon Diggs. He's a wide receiver in the NFL, and I've always watched him since he started playing, and I also play football, and he's just a fun player to watch.
We got the call, and they said, you're going to Texas, you're going to Houston to meet Stefon Diggs in 3 weeks. And so it was kind of a sudden thing. It went really quickly. So we were put up in a beautiful hotel, and on Wish Day, we got picked up in this huge limo, and we were brought to the MVP area. And so we got to meet a few players ahead of time, and then Stefan came and took us into the facility and then introduced himself and other people, and other Texans players came to introduce themselves.
He shook my hand, and then he wanted to introduce me to some of the other teammates. Tank Dell, Nico Collins.
And then they did some practicing, and then they took us out to the training camp itself. Lucas got to go by the wide receivers, so he got to meet a bunch of the wide receivers and break down the huddle, and he got to do a bunch of other things on the field. And just everything about it was so meaningful and so wonderful, and they made a point to make us feel very special.
It was just a really fun time after a lot of dark times, and I could actually enjoy myself for once.
We have become a lot closer as a family of 4, as well as a family, our extended family, and I do believe we just see how it goes day by day. All of the things that he has gone through in the last 2 years that no child should ever have to go through, he is my inspiration, because some days I wake up and don't really want to do today, and then I look at him and think he wakes up every day and has to go through so much. I can do it for him, and because he is just, like I said, he is my superhero.